Yes, Ashley or Haley.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were Ashley.
No.
I told the lady she's looking for an Ashley right now.
Huh?
I'm looking for Ashley.
Ashley? That's funny because we have an Ashley here.
Oh yeah, so I should get out of here then. Are you Ashley?
I am.
Man, that was so a mistake. Yeah, so that's my apologies. Yeah, I meant Haley. I thought I had names mixed up, so I had a lot of messages, and I thought she's like there's a middleman between her and I. So and then I said Ashley, and then when she came up, I seen her name tag said Haley, and I was like, oh crap, I told that lady Ashley. So well, Matt, nice to meet you anyways. I'll let you get back to work. Sorry about that. Well, I won't take up too much of your time. What's going on with it?
Let me drop this off really fast.
Okay.
It's been acting up for a while now. It's like whenever you go to accelerate, it's kind of like hesitating.
Yeah.
My boyfriend took it to his shop at his dealership and had them kind of just like look at it, and they think that it's like the solenoid or something, like the valve shifter.
The valve shift solenoid?
Something like that.
Yeah.
If you have any questions or anything, my stepdad would be able to answer.
Awesome. Will do. I'll talk to you soon. First of all, let's make sure that this is the right car. And it is. Okay, so you guys heard what the situation was. This doesn't sound like it's gonna be fun, but here's the deal. Today's video, we're gonna be using Altel. And I've heard a lot of good things about this scanner, and so they reached out to me and I said, I would love to give your scanner a shot. So here's the deal. Don't let me down. All right, never been used before. Let's hook this bad boy up. Man, I freaking Volkswagens, I'll tell you. All right, so it's not Bluetooth compatible like TopDon, which that's pretty awesome. I like TopDon because it's Bluetooth compatible. So, but performance-wise, let's see what this thing can do. All right, guys, so here's the deal. What she was referring to, the valve shift solenoid, has nothing to do with the engine whatsoever, which is why I asked, do you feel it in the engine or in the transmission? The valve shift solenoid is actually inside of the transmission, and a lot of times if they go out, they just show signs like the transmission failure. No, not necessarily like engine shuttering or anything like that. But, you know, we can't rule that out completely. We still got to do our diagnostics. All right, so while this is loading, let's go ahead and peel this off. All right, MaxiCom, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Diagnostics here. Watch, guys, as soon as I click Volkswagen, it's going to shut down or something. Oh, that's Volvo. What the hell? Volkswagen. Let's click on Volkswagen. Been a heck of a day, guys. Holy guacamole. So as you see there, fault, we got 15 of those bad boys. Let's take a dive into that. But as you see here, guys, our transmission electronics shows that it's passed. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Trouble codes. Oh, and we got live data on here. We got live data on the Altel. Well, would you just look at that? Huh? Would you just look at it? Oh my goodness. This is not looking good. Holy cow. Guys, I had a camshaft and a crankshaft sensor. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Matt, nice to meet you, buddy.
Alan, nice to meet you, Matt.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you. My little girls are in there. We just got done with the school registration.
Yeah. I had to take care of it, that's why I couldn't.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Well, I'm seeing quite a bit of stuff here. I'm just trying to take a dive into it.
Did you dive it with that, or you just check?
I haven't yet. Right now, I'm just pulling diagnostics on it, and I did a couple load tests on it, and it came back. I got a lot of stuff here, man. Okay. We've got misfires in 1, 3, 4, and 2.
See, I replaced the plugs and the coils.
Yeah. Were you showing misfires before you did that as well?
Yeah, and then all this started.
Yeah.
So I checked the cam sensor as far as I went.
See, yeah, and then I got a camshaft sensor here. We got a positioning performance problem, which, I mean, it's telling me that it's over advanced. Timing's over advanced. Do you see that? So I'm hoping that it's not, but this is my first time using my Altel. I mean, I've heard great things, and they sent it to me to try out. They promised me wonderful things about it, so we're about to take a dive into there. I'm gonna go on live, and I'm gonna see on live. I should be able to see the correlation between the crank sensor and the camshaft sensor. I've seen timing just do weird stuff. I've seen timing do misfires in one cylinder specifically, and then you know, even that'll throw you for a loop because you're like, it would definitely misfire in multiple, but I mean, yeah, and it's always different. But yeah, man, at this point, like, the worst might be a new belt. Yeah, just, it gets worse, like, just aligning everything and putting it back. It's just to make the call of the timing being out is a very tricky call to make, and I'm confident in doing it with my snap-on because I'm familiar with it, I've grown with it. This thing, if I'm not confident in it, I'm gonna have to come back out here and retake this situation. So far this thing's been pretty awesome though.
It's been a really good car.
Oh yeah, but it is a great car.
It's paid off now, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, she wants to try to get a new
That's
car.
always happens, dude. That always happens. Man, this is so cool. I can go to straight from a live to a live graft after clicking on each one. Yeah, that is really cool. Your intake and your crank is a bit off. You see there? Let me drive it. Alrighty, here we go. Oh shit. It just misses, y'all. I mean, it's just misfiring is all it's doing. It's not, I mean, I see what they mean by sputters, obviously, but what those are is they're misfires in the engine. All right, so right now I'm reading off our intake cam sensor and our crankshaft position sensor, and they are not correct with one another. They are, in fact, off. In layman's terms, means that they're not responsive with one another. They don't correlate with one another. Okay, so they are off. They're quite a bit off. Yeah, I see all those are spanking new. You definitely don't want, this is going to be an interference engine, so you definitely don't want it to, you definitely don't want it to fail on you, because then you'll be out a whole engine. Yeah, and then you'll freaking, well, it'd be, dude, I've done head replacements after interference engine failures and valves and, you know, busted everything, and it really is just cheaper to replace the whole engine. So it's like $500 to $700 in labor, but I do take payments, I do work with you and stuff. So, and I understand, you know, if she's trying to get her own place, I'll definitely not charge her that out front, but you definitely don't want it to fail on you. Yeah, you definitely don't want it to fail on you.
She should probably stop driving it then.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the best thing for it is to stop driving it, yeah. But I mean, it's going to be hard to tell her that because this is her daily driver to work. Anytime ever I see a cam and a crank sensor together, it's always, it's always like a timing situation. There are some times, you know, where one's unplugged and one failed or something like that, but that doesn't really happen, you know what I mean? But as soon as I seen that, I was like, dude, but I was just nervous because I was like, am I going to be able to determine it with this thing?
Thinking at first, I was like, man, maybe I got a bad part.
Yeah, when you replace that cam. And a lot of, dude, that isn't, I mean, most of the people, most of the time will see like a cam sensor and replace that sensor, and that's high hoping for. Like,
I just researched it, and like I said, I took it out. So I went and bought one. I was like, I'll just replace it.
Yeah.
Of course, they gave me the wrong one. So I looked at it, and they said if you flip it upside down, if it moves freely, it's good.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, and they're magnets too.
Yeah.
So.
Man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, dude. You guys did the best you could. I mean, I'm proud of it. Everything looks great.
I'm the parts changer. I'm not a mechanic.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I'm a dad.
you gotta, dude. All dads gotta be parts changers, man. Hell yeah.